What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here to bring you another This Week in Kaijudo. So this week we've got a couple of weeks of information actually. I know we haven't done a TWIK in a while, but wanted to bring you guys some updates from the KMCs if you don't know already. So we'll start with the Illinois KMC that happened 2 weeks ago. Shoutouts to Robert Arguelles who won it. He was a top 8 contender at the Winter Championships. So shoutouts to him. Won it even with top loaders too to decrease the bending in cards, so that won't happen. So no one could guess what his shields were by hollows. So shoutouts to Robert Arguelles there for some innovation, and I would have to say maybe an innovative deck. Definitely big. Say that much. So shoutouts to Dan Cato also, who got second place, to Robert Arguelles in Illinois. So the following KMC that happened the very next day, there were only two in 2 weeks ago, whatever the date for that was. Shoutouts to Chris Randolph, who won the whole thing, and Chris Anderson, a member of CLG. Both of them got their invites by battling it through up in Garden City, Michigan, so shoutouts to those guys. And then just as well, the following week, Noah Kessel from Team CLG got his invite by winning the Bakersfield, California KMC. We don't have a lot of information from that yet, but stay tuned to Kaijudo.com as well as KaijudoChannel.com for all the updates and to let you know what decks. They get the information. I believe Kaijudo.com gets that information for the decks, and then they upload it to their site. And Kaijudo Channel is, as soon as he gets the information, he puts it on his site as well. If you guys haven't seen KaijudoChannel.com yet, definitely go check it out. That link is down below. He's got a ton of information there for you guys to pick up, and it's super useful for anybody who's attending a KMC. Definitely go watch his channel and stay up to date on his website because he posts all that information as soon as he gets it. So it's pretty quick and a little bit quicker than Kaijudo.com since they do their updates on Wednesday and Friday, of course. But to continue on the trend of KMCs, we had another one in Louisiana. Our very own Carl Reddish attended that one, as well as a couple members from CLG as well, Robert Hebert and Joe Bass. Joe Bass actually top forward, but wasn't quite able to make it to final. Shoutouts to Russell Coker running a pretty innovative Kalima deck. I believe it was Dark Nature Fire, and yeah, just super neat stuff, running cards like Soul Vortex and Foul Mana to do some really gimmicky things that paid off for him. He wound up winning the whole thing, got his trip, and shoutouts to Thomas Lamont, the runner-up in Louisiana. Those two will hopefully be at the Summer Championships in Seattle. The only other, I guess technically we know like sort of two. There was a KMC that happened up in British Columbia. I don't have lists from that, and I'm not quite sure who won that. Not a lot of information has been posted. If it has been, it's on the dojo, and it's buried deep, so wasn't able to find that information out for you guys, but if it's there at all. So definitely stay up to date on the dojo, the Facebook dojo, if you guys want information from that. That's usually where they go to update all that stuff in real time before it hits Kaijudo Channel or Kaijudo.com's blog. But the other KMC that we know, Tennessee, happened, and Ricky Gross, shout-outs to that dude, top 8 at the Seattle KMC, as well as just a pretty awesome contender. He's done well in both seasons, made it to both championships, and like I said, top 8'd in the Summer Championship. Just a great player, great guy, love him to death. And he finally won a KMC. He's only gotten his invite the previous 2 seasons, but he won this one. He took out Tennessee running a pretty neat Lightwater Dark kind of tempo-y, mid-rangey control thing. I don't know, it was like a mix of everything, running some pretty interesting tech cards. Definitely hit him up for that list. I believe he gave it to Kaijudo Channel, TKC, so definitely go check out TKC's channel. I don't know if he did an update for it or not, but you can hit him up on Twitter, Ricky Gross, and ask him what he ran, and I'm sure he'll tell you because he's a cool guy. So the other KMC that happened that we do know the information for, as well as deck lists, Bay City, Michigan. We had one in Michigan 2 weeks ago. We had one in Michigan last weekend. In Bay City was where the second one took place. Shoutouts to Chris Shaver. I believe that's how you say your last name. Excuse me if I'm butchering it. He won the whole thing. And John Johnson wearing a pretty innovative deck, and he actually did really well at the past Michigan KMC as well as the Illinois KMC. He top 8'd one on, I believe, the Saturday. He top 4'd the one the following Sunday, and then this week he actually got his invite, took second place, and took it with Lightwater Corrupteds. A very interesting list, something that we were interested in. We talked about it on our podcast. If you guys haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out, where we go a little more in depth with these KMCs to talk about some of the decks that we've seen doing well. And we definitely talked about John Johnson's deck. Definitely, probably one of the most interesting decks next to a Russell Coker's that we've seen kind of would do very well at the KMCs, and it's only been John Johnson who's been piloting. I don't know if anybody else has picked it up and tried it yet, but and played it at a KMC. But John Johnson definitely introduced it to the meta, and it's powerful, guys. Light water using cards like Fallen Keeper and Luminard to just kind of get in there and give them the old 1-2. So shout outs to all those guys for top 8ing, top 4ing, and making finals and getting their invites. Shout outs to all you guys, and hopefully we'll see you all at the Summer Championships. I know I'll be there. To give you guys a quick update on Team Peach stuff, myself, CVH, and Spencer, as well as Theo Bear, are heading up to PA, New Holland, PA, this weekend to compete in our very first KMC of this season. We're meeting up with Corey Gaudreau and Dave Pendergrass, our 2 other Peach members who live out in Rhode Island, and they will be heading over to PA as well. We're going to get together. They're caravanning with a ton of friends. We're bringing Theo, and we're just going to have a grand old time at this KMC. It's looking to be a pretty big one, and definitely expect a video blog as well as some feature matches that I'm going to try to get from that KMC as well as a tournament report that's going to follow up on the Kaijudo on Kaijudo's blog, Kaijudo.com's blog, in the following weeks following that KMC. So stay on the lookout for all of that coming up soon. To give you guys a couple of updates, like I said, definitely check out Corey's channel. He does stat videos every weekend once he gets all the information from the KMCs to kind of give you guys a growing, just to show you, I guess, the trends of what's doing well, what isn't doing well, the top cards, the bottom cards, how things are shifting around. It's just great information for anybody attending a KMC. Definitely, I mean, it's just fantastic. It's stuff that, stuff that you can always guess at, but it's nice to see it in numbers and know that the trends are following something logical, something that you can actually put on paper. So definitely go check him out. He does videos like that every week. I don't know if he did one this week since we didn't get a lot of the information from the 5 KMCs that happened. I know we only got 2 for sure, and then we know who won, like Cali and Tennessee. So definitely go check him out if you haven't done that already. Just a quick shout out to the new set, 5 Mystics, coming out on March 14th. They've previewed the entire set. That's on Kaijudo.com. Just go click on their card section. I'll have a link down below as well, but definitely go check on their card section, and then hit their little scroll down, hit 5 Mystics, and you can see the whole set and what it has to offer. So great for anybody playtesting, getting ready for the KMCs that are going to follow the week after the set premiere. Definitely go check that out. And then final update, I just kind of want to do something new in TWIK's, a featured channel. Shout outs to Mr. Megalakebodom from Team 1UP up in Canada. He has this really awesome Kaijudo channel, guys. You definitely should go check it out. I don't know if I think he's spitting out about a video or 2 a week at this point. It's just good content, more matches, more stuff that's not as mainstream, but it's definitely good content. He's got a ton of cards, and he's got a good group of friends that he plays up there with. He'd been on the scene for Duel Masters back when we used to do Duel Masters videos. That's how I met him, and then subscribed to him, and he's putting out Kaijudo stuff now. So definitely go check him out if you haven't already. Super awesome guy, love him to death, and looking forward to more content, man. So that's all I have for you this week in Kaijudo. Definitely check out the social links below, the Facebook, Twitter, all that fun stuff to keep up to date with what we're doing, as well as follow us as we travel to KMCs and go through set premieres and all that fun stuff, everything that we do around here if you guys are interested in our lives. So hopefully, guys, we'll see you next week for another This Week in Kaijudo. Peach.